Alright, so today I want to talk about how I went from deadlifting 365 to 405 in 4 weeks. The first thing I want to talk about of how I did this was newbie gains. So I've only been lifting for around between 1.5 and 2 years. So during this period of time, I progress a lot faster than somebody who's been lifting for, say, 3, 4, even 5 years. So the first thing you must do is lift heavy with good form. Having good form is probably the most important thing that you got to do to progress your deadlift, because without good form, you're just going to get injured and you're not really doing the exercise correctly. And then by lifting heavy, you're not going to progress if you don't lift heavy. It's just simple as that. If you're just hitting sets like, oh yeah, let's just gonna come in here and just do a couple reps of bench and a couple reps of squats, you're just not going to progress. Like after, say, 6 months, you're just gonna start plateauing, and yeah, it's not good. So if you're lifting heavy in a high RPE, which RPE means rated perceived exertion, which is out of 10. So say it's a RPE 7, that means that I have 3 reps in reserved until like failure. Alright, so next is being on a structured program. When you're on a structured program, you're tracking your lifts every week, and like as the weeks go on and as the training cycles go on, you can add 5, 10, 15, 20 pounds to your lift, whatever you feel like you can do that day. And by doing that over time, it just is the best way to progress in that specific lift. For me, something like bench, which is just super hard to progress on, like I just plateau super easily. I need to be on the structured program for sure. Yeah, so in your structured program, if you're plateauing, just really try to be, like when you go into the gym, try to be as focused as possible. Try to just make it as good of a workout as possible. So by doing that, you can just try your best to hit your numbers every time in the gym. If you don't hit your numbers, I either try to hit a number that I hit like last training cycle, last time I did that workout, and if I don't really hit that, then I just kind of call it like a form day, and I just work on my form that day, and so I have more energy for my accessories, so I actually just get something out of that workout. The final thing to progress your deadlift super fast is being in a calorie surplus. This will just make your lifts explode if you're being in a calorie surplus, aka bulking. By doing this, my lifts just absolutely skyrocketed. Yeah, to get your meals in for bulking, I would really try setting like a schedule for yourself, or finding meals that you can enjoy eating, but they're also super high calorie, such as for me, things I like are eggs, peanut butter, and yeah, I like these because these are really easy to get down, and I just gain weight super easily when I eat them. So now that I showed you guys how I went from 365 to 405 on the deadlift, I'm going to do a quick workout here, and yeah, put some music over it and take you guys through it.
We about to turn it on. Turn it on.
eyes on me, picking at the bones of everything that will ever be. Pieces of a life forevermore. Find the light for me. Thinking on a dream I never had. Pictures of a world I've never seen. Pieces of a life forevermore. Find the lights for me.
Okay, so this is a few days after you guys just saw that pull day. I just finished up 30 minutes of cardio. Before the cardio, I did a push day, and yeah. So I honestly haven't done cardio in like around a week because I've been dealing with a few injuries. Like, so one of my injuries were I was walking on the treadmill barefoot and I got these blisters on my heels. So like it hurt to walk for like 5 days or something. And the other injury was, so you guys know how I high bar squat. And I was just experimenting with low bar, and I was going pretty heavy on it. And on my last rep of my last set, I felt a pop like right here in front of my neck. And like a few years ago, for those of you who don't know, I played hockey, ice hockey, and I broke my clavicle, which is like basically your collarbone, and I think that might have to do with something to do with it. So yeah, like during my push day today, like it kind of hurt a little bit to go all the way down. So yeah, I just had to cut the range of motion a little bit just to prevent injury. And if you guys are dealing with injuries like this, like just small injuries, just try your best to like go around the injury if you can. Yeah, like on things like lower back injuries, it's just really hard to do that, like to keep up with your compounds and stuff. But yeah, you guys just saw that 30 minutes of cardio that I just did. And yeah, so I'm going to show you guys this post-workout meal. It's going to be a fat one. So yeah, I'll show you guys that. All right, here it is, the post-workout meal. I got some beef and rice, some chicken tenders, bar, yogurt with granola, some assorted fruits, some French toast, and water. I am definitely going to attempt to eat all this. Hopefully I can. And yeah.